On the 14th of April, there was nationwide outrage when this image went viral. A young man tied to the fender of a jeep in Srinagar on the day of polling, the 9th of April. That day I had tweeted, controversial but effective. No stones must have been pelted. Stone pelting is illegal and must be condemned by all. Now look at the bigger picture. The army has said exactly the same thing. Chief of the Army Staff, General Bipin Rawat, has awarded Major Gogoi with the chief's commendation. Does this indicate that this is the new normal in Kashmir? Clearly not. From what army sources tell India Today, this was a decision that was taken at the spur of the moment. When this tweet came out the first time, it was former J&K Chief Minister Omar Abdullah who tweeted about this image, saying he was shocked that there was outrage about this. There is no doubt that this image is shocking. A soldier is not meant to take a human shield. But look at the situation on ground. Major Gogoi described on television. He said there was a mob of 1,200 people. There were women, there were children. Some had petrol bombs. They had Molotov cocktails. They were hurling this at the polling party. The army officer was part of a quick reaction team. They were rescuing ITBP personnel, Jammu and Kashmir police personnel, and the polling officials and the electronic voting machine. In that situation, the QRT was summoned. It went in. While coming out, there was a problem according to the army. So was this effective as I tweeted that day? Yes, it was effective. There was no stone pelting by this mob. Also, there were no Molotov cocktails that were hurled. Is this the new normal? The army has clarified this is not the new normal, but effective counter-terror measures will be taken in the valley henceforth. That's point one. And point two, the security forces are also very clear. Stone pelters will be dealt with severely. Now, there have been other operations subsequently. Stone pelting has not stopped. In fact, very recently, Abu Dujana, one of Kashmir's most wanted terrorists, he was trapped. The army would have got him, is what sources tell India Today, but he managed to escape because there was massive stone pelting. So clearly there is no solution how to deal with stone pelting just as yet, but inch by inch, security forces now appear to be gaining ground, and they say that this summer of 2017, they will once again re-establish themselves, especially in South Kashmir. There is a pattern, there is a system in place, there is a plan in place. They're moving from the periphery, moving in. They will occupy ground to ensure that stone pelters, paid or otherwise, are dealt with. Their masters, Pakistan and Pakistan's proxies, are dealt with accordingly. The misguided youth who've taken to stone pelting, they of course, all attempts are being made to bring them overboard. Is this correct to have tied a man to the fender of a jeep? Clearly not. But was it effective? You know the answer.